Welcome back. UConn's track teams are looking to make history this weekend.
How about this? Both squads hosting the Big East men's and women's outdoor championships.
Your sports reporter Mark Robbins is back with how these talented teams plan on earning another championship. Mark.
Aaron and Joe, the UConn women are competing for a 5th consecutive outdoor championship. The men are trying for 6 in a row. These are remarkable achievements, to be sure, and lots of talented athletes plan to do their part. UConn has great depth on both the men's and women's squads. For the women, that young lady right there, Sarah Trainer, going after a win in the steeplechase. The Huskies distance runners expect to do well. And on the men's side, Josh Mooney, a junior from Stonington, is ranked 2nd as a decathlete in the NCAA Division I. He's planning on using his skills in several events this weekend. Huskies are the favorites at home, and they understand the standard that has been set. And along with that very high bar comes a good amount of pressure.
I mean, of course there is. There's always that, edge of, being the top dog. It's harder to stay on top than I would say even get there. All of my Husky teammates have, really owned and, found ways to continue to level up and continue to do what our predecessors have done before us. People who really paved the way. So it's a pressure, but it's not something that we're not ready for.
I don't think it's pressure. I think it's just a great opportunity for all of us. I think, this is the time of year that we all train to be our best for. Not just me, not just my event group, but all of us, all of the sprinters, jumpers, throwers. This is what we've been training for.
Now, I mentioned that Josh is the #2 decathlete in the country at the D1 level. He's not going to be competing in the decathlon at the Big East Championship. He's already qualified for the NCAA Regional, so he doesn't want to overdo it this weekend. Instead, he's going to compete and try to earn some team points in some individual competitions. I'm Mark Robbins. Aaron and Joe, back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. And the UConn women's lacrosse season is over and ended last week in the Big East tournament.
The Huskies went into that tournament winning 4 of their last 5 games, but they just couldn't keep that momentum going. They lost to Georgetown 12-6 in the Big East semifinals. UConn finished the season with a 7-10 record, 6-8 in the Big East.
The UConn men's golf team finished 4th in the Big East Championship in South Carolina. The Huskies ended with a team total of 8 under par. UConn's top performer was Bradley Saka of Ellington. He finished 5 under par, which put him 6th in the individual tournament. The Huskies begin the fall portion of their season in September.
The UConn women's tennis team reached the Big East semifinals before falling to the conference champion Xavier. The 5th-seeded Huskies defeated #4 Georgetown in the quarterfinals. UConn finished its first season under their new head coach, Laura Glitz, with a record of 12-8.
Be able to save a lot of that stuff and not just throw it out, but create some memorable pieces of memorabilia. It was an awesome opportunity for us.
Pieces of Gamble Pavilion turned into prized possessions. We're going inside the new store that's giving UConn fans a really unique shopping experience.
And from national championship trophies to vintage uniforms and even Gino's Hall of Fame jacket, we'll take you inside the museum that brings UConn's greatest moments back to life.